Hey everybody, this is just a quick video to show you how to book an online session with me. Some of you may or may not know that you have the ability to go to our website, thedigitalcraft.com, and click on private training, that link, or simply go to thedigitalcraft.com/booking, and it's going to load up a calendar, which you can see on the screen here when we go. So if we click on private training, you'll see a Google Calendar here. Now, this is it's set in my time zone. If you have a Google account, which means a Gmail account or anything with Google, and you're signed in, if your time zone is set up correctly through them, then this calendar should automatically adjust. So it should show you what time it is currently by showing you a little bar on the screen here, this little red line here. And if this is not the time where you're at, then that means the time zone is off. So just know that these are actually Eastern time. If that little red line is actually where it's supposed to be for your time zone, then go ahead and book, and it's going to be the right time for you, and it'll automatically, it'll be the right time for me. So we'll sync up. I don't want anybody to, we don't want to miss each other. Right now we're using a couple of different tools. We've used Google Hangouts, we use Join.me. We're still looking for kind of a place to call home with the tools we use. The main thing we need is the screen sharing and the ability to speak and or chat, which both Google Hangouts and Join.me allow for both of those. And Join.me has a better screen resolution. You can see my screen way better, and I can see yours way better. And that's the thing we do. The online tutoring is pretty much like having one of my videos custom tailored to you, only it's live, where I'll ask you via email or phone or whatever what the general idea is, what the topic is, what it is we need to do, whether there's an overall goal, if this is just some extra help and you're just going to book one session and be done, or you need help with building an entire website, or Photoshop help, or video editing help. Anything that you see that we do, that we offer, that I know how to teach, I'll teach. And we follow along by sharing screens. And if you need to see my screen, you're able to see mine, and then we can flip back and forth so I can see yours if you're doing something and you need me to watch what you're doing to see if you're doing it correctly, then we can quickly switch screens. In fact, some of the software we can actually you can give control over to me, and I can do some things on your computer, say write some code, things like that, so you can see on your computer what you needed to do or what you might have missed or things like that. So while I will admit we are still setting up a standard for this, Join.me is what we're predominantly using right now, and that's no extra charge to you outside of the tutoring rate. The rate is $35 an hour, and that is for most people. Anybody who has a just topic or needs help with something in particular, whether it be a whole website or just a web page or a video or something you need help with, $35 covers that. There's another fee or rate, which is $55 an hour, and that's a little different. That's for businesses, where this falls more into a whether it's consulting or I'm helping you build something that's already very profitable. That's a little bit different of a story, but for most intents and purposes, $35 an hour is the rate, and we can book more than one session at once if you want. Pretty much it's up to you. You can go in here and look on the calendar and find open slots, and you just click on that slot, give me a little description of what you want to learn. I'll be getting a hold of you if I want to know more before the session. Then once you've done that, you can come up here and again type in the topic, your email address, and then pay via PayPal, which will also allow you to use a credit card or debit card if you want to, if you don't necessarily have a PayPal account or want to use that. So it's pretty simple. Now, if there's anything a little more custom, you can feel free to get a hold of me. Email us at videos@thedigitalcraft.com, or message me on Facebook, which is facebook.com/thedigicraft, just like the YouTube channel is youtube.com/thedigicraft. So if you need something custom, and what I mean by that, if you want to try and work something into hours that I don't have slotted here, I'm willing to work with that. I know everybody's not near me as far as time zones go, so maybe these slots may not work out for you. Or if you want to set up an ongoing thing, something that's more set up like a course structure, I'm willing to work out a better price, a better cost, a more custom situation for you if you want to book 8 sessions up front, and anything like that. We'll adjust the rate, give a little bit of a discount. It's definitely beneficial for me to know my calendar's booked and worth it to give you a deal to have that booked and paid for. So I'm definitely willing to work with you. If you're doing single sessions, that doesn't apply. Please don't ask for discounts on those. I can't do anything about that. But if you do want to do multiple sessions, and like I said, we can even set this up like a course, graphic design 101, whatever you want to learn. If I know how to teach it, we'll learn it. And if you're here already, then we'll have to assume that you like my teaching style. Some people do, some people don't. But if you do, then that's what you're gonna get. I'm very thorough with you, and I can go very fast if you learn fast, and I can go to moderate rate to a slow rate if you need me to hang on. I also don't charge you for time wasted. If for some reason something happens and on my end the internet goes down or something, or I mean, even if we get on a tangent that gets away from what we were talking about and I started it, I stop my clock for those kind of things. That way you get your hour, even if it goes over a little bit, you still get your hour's worth of time with me. And that pretty much covers the whole process. We'll be working on a more structured calendar. I'm working on building one from scratch that's a little more, I'm going to overuse the term again, custom for everybody. It's a little more specific, so you can choose topics and things like that, and all that. But for now, this is what we're using: just simple Google Calendar. It's an appointment calendar. It's stated here on the page, but the main requirement and is very important is that you must pay for your session up front, and it must be within an hour of you reserving the time slot. If I haven't received payment, then I can't just assume that you're gonna show up, and if somebody else wants that slot, I will open it up again, and I don't necessarily want to do that. So just know that when you book, make sure within an hour's time. I mean, right away would be the best way to do it, but just go ahead and click on the Pay Now there. Fill that out and click Pay Now. And if you're booking for multiple sessions, or if you're in a row concurrently, if you want 3 hours, adjust the payment correctly, please. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. The only thing I do ask is that you give me a 48-hour notice. If you absolutely want to try to book a session within 48 hours, then you can, but I cannot guarantee that it's going to be available, just because my own schedule may have changed. If I don't see, if I have a whole Tuesday open, no one's booked it, I may schedule time with my kids or family, and so I want to be able to do that as well. So please try to do 48 hours, and if you absolutely are trying to get in within that window, there's a chance you might be able to, and I will get a hold of you. If I do not get a hold of you right away, then the odds are we won't be able to do the session at the time you booked. However, we will reschedule it immediately and get things taken care of. So just so that's clear, you can book a session anytime you want, but if you want to guarantee that it's available, I need you to book it 48 hours in advance. If you don't book it 48 hours in advance, look for an email from me at least confirming that I've seen it and that it's okay. And if you do not see that, then you can pretty much assume that I did not see that it was booked, and I've got prior engagements, and you should be getting an email from me later once I notice that, and I'll send you an email to reschedule. So it's a little loose, but it's worked so far. But I just wanted to give everybody a little more knowledge on that, and I want to reiterate again that the topics can range anywhere from graphic design to the tools itself, Photoshop, or video editing with After Effects or Premiere, pretty much any Adobe product. I can teach up to intermediate, and even advanced, and many of them. And then specific topics like HTML, PHP, MySQL, things like that with web development. Anything like that, just let me know, and I will be the first to tell you if I feel I'm not the right person to handle a topic. If I don't know enough about that topic, I'm not going to waste your time and money. So that's my promise to you as well. But I hope everybody can utilize this who can. And I can't thank everybody enough for the viewing of my videos and the great testimonials, and just in general the comments about my videos. They've definitely inspired me to continue and put more and more effort into the quality of them and consistency of the quality as far as audio and video or visuals and things like that. And as we get more sessions booked and or funds donated, I can continue to do more and more of the free videos. Because whether aware or not, this is what I'm doing full time now. I do not do this on the side. So the private lessons are very important, and so is the donations. That's what keeps the videos going. So that about covers it up. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember the place you need to go, or the URL is thedigitalcraft.com/booking, or from the homepage you can click on the giant link at the top that says private training, which may or may not change the verbiage anyways, but it will always be at thedigitalcraft.com/booking. So you can rely on that, and it's as simple as clicking on the calendar on a time slot that's available and then making your payment, and we go from there. So that's it. Thanks guys.